Hi there folks, today we're checking out the MMK C190 mini wireless earbuds. Let's do this. Hi there folks, and welcome back to Novum Verum. Today we have the MMK C190. Um, the reason why I decided to pick this up was because of the pictures that I saw when I was going through Amazon, and these look exactly like my Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro. So I wanted to see exactly what it looked like in real life. So here we have it, completely heat sealed, which is great, but obviously not a branded product. There's no MMK anywhere here, any sort of logo, just a generic brand. So let's go ahead and crack her open, shall we? Alright. Here we have two pairs of earbud tips. USB Type-C charging cable. And here she is. Now, what's funny is that I purchased the black version, but this is obviously not black. Alright. Underneath this, we have a little instruction manual. Very small. There we go. Definitely a lot lighter than my Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro. There she is. Obviously an LED light right there, but the case itself looks exactly like my Galaxy Buds Pro. Let me just grab it real quick over here. This is a lot heftier, but they're exactly the same shape and size. LED lights are in the same locations, and the buds themselves look exactly the same. And when I went through the description on the product page, it was pretty much cut and paste. But anyhow, let me set this aside. That's nice to see. They do have little stickers over the charging contacts. Ooh. These are definitely a lot lighter than my Galaxy Buds Pro, but there they are. So I think they stole the mold. That's what they did here. But yeah, let me go ahead and charge these bad boys up, connect it to my phone, and we'll take it for a test drive. Give me a moment, folks. I'll be right back. Thanks.
All right, folks, here we are doing the audio test for the MMK C190 minis, which I have on, as you guys can see. Uh, I'm just here by the lake shore. It's extremely cold out. It's negative 25 degrees Celsius. Um, yeah, but I'm gonna brave the weather and not put on my toque so that these are not covered. Um, but I am gonna put on my gloves because it is crazy frigid outside. So yeah, let's do this quickly. All right, give me a moment while I turn around my phone. Ah, whew. All right. Um, so I've been using these for just a little over a week, I would say, and there are a few caveats to them. But then there's also a lot of positives. So the sound quality is actually pretty decent. Um, the bass is actually what's really standing out for me. It's actually very, very strong. And on occasion, the clarity level is actually very, very good. Now, I say that because I think it might have to do with the different tracks that I've been listening to. I obviously have like a plethora of them, whether they're just regular MP4s, high fidelity soundtracks, that sort of thing. And so I find that some tracks there will be distortion, such as crackling or static in the background. Some are more pronounced than others, and then sometimes they'll just be completely clear. So it's a little strange. I've also had the opportunity to make some phone calls. Sorry, I'm like trying not to let my teeth chatter because it's cold. But as I was saying, I have made some phone calls on these, and unfortunately, they're not that great. Um, I've been told that I've been cutting off. I don't notice it on my end, but that's what I've been told. And my voice is somewhat muffled. So the mics on these aren't that great. Hopefully, this um, audio test will, you know, showcase that, whether that's true or not. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna head in, check the audio, and be back to my postmortem because my ears are about to fall off right now. Thanks, man. Give it away.
All right, folks, it's postmortem time for the MMK C190 Mini. It's going to be a hard pass for me. There are a lot of pros and cons to this product, but the biggest reason why I do not recommend anyone pick this up is because of a recent discovery I had made. So a couple days ago, I had left this on my wireless charger for an extended period of time. It was on there for at least 4 hours. And as I was heading out to work, I picked this up to take with me and I dropped it immediately because it was extremely hot. It's gone down a bit, but it's still a bit swollen. There's a bit of a bulge down here for where the battery had expanded. Um, and yeah, little public service announcement on that. This has no power regulator. It does not shut off once the product is fully charged, as some of my other earbuds do. So yeah, it just keeps on cycling through power. So imagine if I had left it there longer. Um, it could have expanded, could have exploded, the battery could have ruptured, it could have been a fire, all sorts of different things. I don't know what quality assurances that they have, but that in and of itself is enough reason not to pick up this product, which is rather disappointing, I will say, because there are a lot of things that I found great about this. Now, when it comes to the controls, you actually have all functions readily available on the earbuds themselves. You can answer and hang up calls, play and pause your music, navigate through your tracks, and control your volume. You can even activate your voice assistant like Siri or Google, which is great because I can't think of one product I tested that had all of these functions. You would have to pull out your phone for one or two, especially when it comes to the voice assistant. So that in and of itself is great. The caveat to this, however, is the fact that the controls don't work as well as I would like. Even when I was taking my time and being very cautious about it, sometimes it would do a completely different function from the one I intended. So yeah, there is that. But what do you expect, right, from a budget product? Um, Now, I also mentioned during the audio test that some of my music was coming through extremely clearly, and then some other ones would be full of distortions. And I think I narrowed it down after some experimentation. I noticed that all of the music that I was listening to that had distortions were MP3s. Not all of my MP3s had distortions, but the great majority of them did. And I think the reason behind that is during the compression. So when raw files are compressed into MP3s, there's a lot of data lost, and that is what creates those distortions. And with these earbuds, unfortunately, they come through very pronounced. Not all of my MP3 tracks had this issue, but all the ones that did have issues were MP3s. While listening to my raw files and my high fidelity tracks, those were coming through extremely clearly. Not audiophile level, and not even close to any of the great products I tested, like my Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro, which these are a clone of, or the Sonys and whatnot. It was never to that level, but it's still a lot clearer than a lot of other products I've tested, especially at this price range. Speaking about price, I did purchase these on Amazon. At the time of purchase, they were $19.98 Canadian, with a $1 coupon. So with taxes, it came out to, I believe, $21.47. Honestly, if it just didn't have that big issue where it could be potentially a hazard, I would actually say that this would be a good product. 20 bucks with all those functions, wireless charging, all the controls readily available on the earbuds. It has a lot of things going for it. Unfortunately, that one big standout is just, I do not recommend for anyone to pick these up. But yeah, so there you have it, folks. The MMK C190 mini wireless earbuds. Yeah, don't buy it unless you want to have a fire in your house, or the potential of. Yeah. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. As always, I have more products on the way. And if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe. You'll have an opportunity to win an Amazon gift card. Thank you once again, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.